Welcome to the Sports Parents Plan podcast. This is where you get to hear from busy sports parents who have found a way to earn extra income to help with the rising expenses of youth sports and more. My name is Kevin Dewey from SportsDadHub.com and KevinDewey.com. Without my side business, my three boys would not be playing travel ice hockey, club soccer, and baseball. I am not alone. There are thousands of other sports parents around the country having success building this business on the side. A business that's ideal for sports parents. A business that you can start on the side, even with a busy life. Now let's get into today's interview. All right, well, welcome to the special Sports Parents Call. If you're a busy sport parent, you know all about the rising expenses of youth sports, and you're about to hear a great way to earn some extra income with a part-time business that you can build even with a busy life. And my guest today is Mike Jenks, my good friend from Florida. Mike, are you there today? Are you there?
I am here, Kev.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks so much for jumping on here to share your story with other sports parents out there. And why don't you, start us off by telling us a little bit about yourself and, how many kiddos you have going on and what kind of sports they play and, what everything that you're involved with as far as youth sports and stuff.
Like you said, I live in Florida. I have my beautiful wife, Julie, that we've been married for 22 years. I have now a 21-year-old son, now a college athlete, living his dream playing baseball at Florida Tech. He has been playing baseball for 16 years, actually coached high school baseball for 4 years, and our life is literally on the baseball field, and we absolutely love it.
Awesome. And so how were you guys introduced to this business?
Avocare as a business was introduced to us, actually me coaching on a baseball field in 2009. My very good friend, I was very exhausted because at that time I was working 2 jobs also, and he handed me a spark, and I trusted him and felt absolutely amazing on it. And he did share the business with us, but at that time me and my wife were not interested in the business. We didn't think we could put another thing on our plate, and so we were really just product users for quite a few years.
Awesome. Yeah, we hear that so often, right?
Yeah.
People say, hey, not interested in the business, and then something happens in their life and they need it, whether it's the next level team for their kid or, something else comes up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so kind of speaking along those lines, so how has your business helped you support Mikey's, love and drive for baseball?
Wow. Kevin, it's helped us pay for it. Baseball down here in Florida is an all-year sport. We were able to get him on the best scout league in Florida. We were able to afford all the training, the extra hitting, pitchings, and personal trainers to get in shape. This is an expensive sport. Like I said, it's all year round. Our summers, average cost was $6,000 a summer, and that was for just paying for the Travel Scout League, hotels, gas, food. And we were on the road probably a month and a half out of the summer. It was our life ever since Mikey's been 8 years old.
Yeah. Wow. So, do you think, in your honest opinion, do you think that Mikey would have made it as far as he has and gotten the opportunities to play, at a high level in college if you guys wouldn't have put him on the best teams and had those extra, training sessions and that kind of stuff that you guys did?
Absolutely not. We would not have been able to afford it. Like I said in the beginning, me and Julie were working 2 jobs apiece to afford him to play that. And that's when we started seeing that spark of income coming in, because my wife started on a 24-day challenge in 2009, and she had great success on it, and the business actually chased us down. And when you see income coming in by just helping people, the light bulb kind of went off, and how many more people can we help? And this can help us too as a family, which it did tremendously.
That's awesome. And so, I know you said you guys were really busy back then, and I'm sure you are still today. But so, how did you guys fit the business into your life? I know, you said at first you didn't think you'd be able to fit anything onto your plate, which is, as a sport parent, we know how busy our schedules can get. So, how did you guys make it work?
It went everywhere with us. At the baseball field and all, sports fields is the best place to share Avocare. We're always wearing our Avocare shirts, always having a spark or mix and rehydrate in front of parents. My wife always carries an Impact magazine with us, and also Mikey Our son was a product of the product. He started taking the products when he was 14 to trim down. He was his own success story. Parents wanted to know what he was doing. And here's the thing: at the age of 18, it transformed him in an amazing way. Now he's a college athlete living his dream, earning income by sharing with his teammates in college. And let me tell you something, Kev, that helps out mom and dad's pockets big time for gas, for food, for all those things those kids need in college.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's even a cooler part of the story, and the extension is that, yeah, once Mike was able to be 18 and become a distributor himself, he started his own business. Because, gosh, I mean, when you're a full-time student and athlete at a D1 school, playing baseball or any sport at a high level, man, you don't have any time to get a job that's going to make you any kind of income worth the time that you're going to put into it. So that is awesome that he's able to use products that he loves, and there's probably making his teammates better and making his team better by using them, but also creating an income source for himself, and that's huge.
Yeah, it actually chased him down the business just like it did us. Kids were always asking what he's taking. He wasn't the kid in the dugout drinking Gatorade. He always had his Rehydrate. He always had his Spark, and kids were asking him, Mikey, what are you drinking? You always have so much energy. Or, man, the kids would be so sore after a big workout. I mean, those conditionings those kids go through at college are, oh my goodness, I definitely couldn't do them. But he always takes the performance line and the repair products, and kids would always say, Mikey, what do you take? Why aren't you so sore like we are? And that's how it chased him down. It's a crazy thing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So if you could share a couple of keys to you and Julie and your success, what would, I guess, 2 simple keys to your success be?
Well, always staying plugged in. Like I said, we're always traveling. We're always being plugged into events, webinars, and trainings, because that keeps you motivated and encouraged. And also for me, it was reading leadership books and being a product of the product. And we always stayed on what we could afford, because at first we couldn't afford very much. Paying for Mikey's baseball, and that was huge for us. Awesome.
So, if there are some other sports parents out there listening to us right now who are maybe thinking, man, this sounds really cool, I could really use some extra income, but I don't have the time to do this, or I just don't know if I could, I just don't know if this is my kind of thing. I don't know if I could do this. What would you say to those people who are maybe a little skeptical, think it sounds awesome, but just aren't sure that they could do this? What would you say to those kind of people?
Well, first, I was a skeptic husband. All I cared about was the cabinet being full of sparks. So, I didn't see this at first. I had the barrier up. But the business works into your busy schedule. Like I said, at the field, Julie and I got this thing going with both of us working 2 jobs. And can you put aside 10 minutes a day or reach out to 1 or 2 persons a day, sharing it at the field? Listen, here's the thing. Parents are spending tons of money somewhere buying the Gatorades, the performance products, etc. for their kids at local retail stores. You're going to save them money, and provide a better alternative for them. And Advocare is it. Most of them don't even know that you can go to a retail store and your children can be tested for banned substances, and that is huge. Educate them, on what Advocare is, and be bold with it and what you have your hands on. Because personally, me and Julie and Mikey, we all feel a personal obligation to share this with parents and give them the knowledge of what we have our hands on and how it can help them.
Yep, man, that's awesome. So, if you just kind of maybe reflect on a situation, say if you guys didn't have this business, if this business wouldn't have found you guys back when it did in 2009, how would your life be different? What would things look like for the Jenks family right now?
Wow, Kevin, that's a good one. I would still be working 2 jobs. I know that. When I said I was the skeptic, for 3 years I was the skeptic, and for 3 years I missed the greatest joy of my life, and that was watching and coaching my son on the baseball field. Until a friend finally had the courage to identify my reality. And I tell you what, we would not have been able to afford everything for Mikey. I tell you what, with Advocare in our lives, our marriage is better than it ever has been. Like I said earlier, my wife and I have been married for 22 years, and the number one frustration in our marriage was finances. And I tell you what, we are all in a better place mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually in our lives. It's blessed us in an amazing way, Kev.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. And yeah, one of the best things I think about this business is the community that it creates and that it provides for everybody who's involved in the business, and or even just the products too. But I mean, I just count my blessings that I was introduced to this, much like you do, I'm sure. But just for the fact that I'm able to have friends now, be friends with people like you and Julie. You guys are down in Florida, I'm up in St. Louis, and we wouldn't have been connected any other way if we weren't involved in this business. And it's amazing. I'm never I never fail to be amazed at how the level, the type of people that this business attracts. I mean, just the highest caliber of person, of people with character and class and integrity, and it's just awesome family people, and it's just such a good fit for what I was looking for. It makes me want to be a better man and a husband and father, and I'm sure you probably feel the same way. But it's just thanks so much, man, for getting on here and taking time out of your schedule and doing this. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, Kev. You know what? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family. Tell everybody we said hello. And thanks for having me on, man. This was a blast.
I will do, man. Tell Julie I said hi as well, and I will talk to you guys again soon, I'm sure.
Thank you very much, buddy. Have a blessed day.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, it's Kevin. Hope you enjoyed that interview today, and if you did and you're listening to this and you're either struggling to afford your kids' sports teams, you can't afford for them to play on the teams that they deserve to play on, or you just like to earn some extra income so that you don't have to cut back in other areas, I really encourage you to take a good look at this business and just see if it's a good fit for you and your family or not. Because if it is, it can be a real game changer for you. And I would love to help you learn more about this. You can go over to kevindewey.com. That's KEVINDUY.com. And there's a contact form on my site that you can fill out, or you can just send me an email if you'd like. Kevin@kevindewey.com is my email address, or I'm reachable on Facebook. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can reach me. So I would love to help you learn more and answer all your questions and just help you dig into this thing to see if it's a good fit. And then if it is a good fit, I will help you every step of the way and help you build this business and create something amazing for your family, so that, in 2-3 years, you'll look back and say, wow, we did some pretty amazing things, and I don't know where we'd be without this, because that's what I say all the time, and that's what other parents on our team say all the time too. So I've helped a lot of other people, and I would love to help you as well. So looking forward to hearing from you, and hope this call helped, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.